Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 101 of Red Dirt and Stardust, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Western and pirate science fantasy campaign. Where last we left off, the group faced off against a small fragment of the Gunpowder God. After managing to claw their way to victory, they left the Forge of Creation, the Crown of Fire, and went back to the village of the Bee People via a teleport spell that Shaw had in his back pocket. During their long rest, Chauncey was approached by Nikeathael through a dream, who informed him that there needed to be a lot of movement. Aradiel was beginning to move pawns into position, and they had some choices to make. She then showed him a schematic on how to make a conch of teleportation, which would unfortunately only work as a single one-way ticket being destroyed, but getting them to Autumnia so she could speak with them and develop a game plan as to how exactly they're going to tackle what comes next. So I'm going to say that you all wake up in the morning. Probably you all went to bed pretty early.
Yeah.
Um, so probably around maybe 7 or 8 in the morning.
Um,
Good, good. Chauncey's being smothered by cinnamon currently.
no.
Of course.
Good, get him off, good, get him off me. Good.
Mm. Jed is trying to figure out how to sleep with wings now.
Right. You have
Yes.
wings now.
I can only sleep on my stomach now.
Or your back.
Well, your side might work if you fold your wing weird.
Also, extra cuddling with Chauncey.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of bits to get tangled up in, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are they feather wings?
Yes, they
Chauncey have
are.
curly hair, actually, is my question. Is what I'm wondering.
Chauncey's like one wing is just like on top of him. It's like
Suddenly
a
gets
blanket.
suffocated in the middle of the night. Imagine the sheet just like flops over your face.
Oh God, waking up with down feather in your mouth.
Yeah. Imagine how soft that is, though.
Imagine just putting a cotton ball directly in your mouth. Um,
It's
yeah.
incredibly unpleasant. I had my wisdom tooth recently, so
Oh,
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
I remember
Me
all those
too.
cotton balls you had to put in your
yeah,
mouth.
man, they stuck me full like a squirrel. Um, sorry, I'm gonna stop talking now.
All
I'm just,
right.
I mean, yeah, after that moment, I'm just gonna be like, we need to go. I had a vision after removing cinnamon from my face.
Mhm.
No visions until at least 30 minutes after we wake up.
Not until I've had my morning coffee.
Uh-huh.
He just says no, just straight up no, no
Just
vision.
no.
You
No.
know, I can respect it.
Not until I'm at least down here.
Yeah.
Chauncey's just gonna pull Jed's wing up a little bit higher, like it's a blanket.
All right.
Toasty.
There's just magically there's a brush next to you for grooming his feathers.
Mm.
I could make one, probably, definitely.
Yeah.
Could probably see what's her tits? The stylist.
It's
I'm sure
secretly
she's
just
dealt with all
it's just a
styles.
horse brush that I got off of Gertie at one point. He doesn't need to know that though.
He Chauncey's just quietly yanking horse hair out of the brush. All right. So now that you've kind of gotten up and
Just
are
stole a bottle of mane and tail and made off with it.
I don't think that would work on feathers, but meh. So now that you all are up and moving around at least, what would you all like to do?
Did we
Uh,
like did we like get Toshiko back, or is she still with the bee people?
You all are with the bee people.
Oh, cool.
So you probably see her still with her katana in the courtyard, showing some of the soldiers some sword moves, and the soldiers are not quite copying it because they're used to using entirely different weapons, but they're very interested. She has definitely drawn a crowd, so that's kind of where you see her.
Is Toshiko like actually good in a fight and we've just never dragged her along?
Mm.
We wanted, we did
I
want
have been thinking about it. She's probably like a level 3 fighter.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Okay,
took her along, she would fucking die. But she could hold her own if you got attacked by goblins. Um,
fair.
so yeah, she probably does have some character levels. She's just not enough. I think if I were to force you to use a stat block, I probably would have used a knight.
Neat.
She's not like at our level.
She is definitely not at your level.
All right. Well,
Can I
after a
talk
hearty
about
breakfast, why don't we blow that little horn? Toot your horn, babe.
I didn't even build it yet. I'm working
Then
on
fucking build it. Like, what are
I
we
am-
doing? This isn't
I'm s-
amateur hour, babe.
it. Uh,
I
I
am
mean,
still so curious about the snails.
yeah, over breakfast, I'll tell everybody about the conch of whatever the fuck it is,
Teleportation.
and how I have to make it real quick. What do you want me to make it?
Uh,
Man, punch time, man.
Conch time.
Time.
Can you make a shell? Or do we need to like find a
Imagine.
shell?
Can you milk a cat?
I think you'll need to find a shell somehow in order to carve it.
We
Can we
go
use a
back to
snail
the-
shell?
Would a snail
Surplus
shell
of
work?
them nearby.
Yeah.
It does have to be a conch shell because you need to make it into one of those conch shell horns in order to blow it.
I
And
mean, that snail village was near a beach, from
Yeah,
what I
aren't we like
remember.
way inland right now? We have to go all the way to the fucking beach. Like,
I mean, you can certainly search the market and see if you can find someone selling shells. I mean, they sell shells for
Investigation.
dye, and yeah, you can do
Oh,
an
wait.
investigation.
Hang on.
She
I'm gonna pull
sells
some stupid
seashells.
bullshit.
Okay.
Lyla is an entertainer.
Uh-huh.
I have canonically proclaimed mermaid fantasy.
Did
Are
you make
there
a seashell
seashells
bra?
up in this bag somewhere? Like, do I have a seashell bra somewhere that I can just pull out and be like, all right, listen, I need this back?
Roll me a D100.
Would they be a
Hell yeah.
conch shell, though?
I'll roll. You know what? Don't shit on my parade yet. I didn't even roll the 100.
It could be Madonna style. They just point outwards.
I could see that.
Okay. I got a 100.
Yay.
You got a 100. Well then,
I got a 100.
I will say at some point while you were back in town, you have obtained a seashell bra and a conch shell for a mermaid act. You have not obtained the tail yet, but you have obtained those two things.
Score. All right. So, yeah, I mean that. So maybe she just like pulls it out, something like, all right. So I guess I was saving this like for a whole thing, but well, not like it seems like this is more important exactly, but you get what I'm saying. You can borrow it. Just here.
Lyla, has this been inside you, or has any part of you been inside it before I make this something we're blowing into?
Not just
Well, maybe not her, but Valakar's been using it as a fleshlight.
Oh my god.
ow.
You'd be surprised.
I'm trying to imagine the logistics of that.
Uh,
So,
Our
artisan
secret.
tools?
yes. I will also say you will definitely, because this is a magic item, you or someone will have to give up some spell slots. And also she did give you the specific runes that you needed to carve. You needed to carve the rune of storm, the rune of autumn, and the rune of travel in giant.
Cool.
So
many
I don't know
spells?
if anyone speaks giant that would be able to help out.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I do not, but I can have a tattoo of tongues for the day, so I can speak it temporarily.
There you go.
That works, right?
Yeah, I'll say that that works.
Yay, replicate magic item. So yeah, I rolled my check. It was a 9 plus. I double my proficiency bonus because of artisans tools. And then do you want me to add intelligence because it's a magic item I'm crafting?
Yes.
Okay, actually, I forgot I needed to bump this up because of the hammer we got. So intelligence is
Oh
now
yeah.
+6. Okay, so that'll be 9 plus 16 for a 25.
Oh yeah, that's definitely enough. I will also need about 6 levels of spell slots
Oh, bitch.
to make it, since it's a rare item.
What, any of you guys that recharge your spell slots on short
So
rest
yeah,
still?
anyone who has spell slots, and as long as it adds up to about 6 levels, you can donate them.
Jed's like filing his nose, like, what?
Oh my
You
God.
just got superpowers from the Angel of Love. Can't you give someone a little bit of magic?
Give some love.
Like, you have magic.
Yeah, but mine doesn't recharge as fast as yours.
I do a pretty short refractory period.
Of
I
course.
know.
I don't really use any of my first level slots, so
You can have
you
both of
take
my pack slots, babe.
Oh, thanks.
you can take 4 of my first level slots.
He
All
should
right.
not need them. He has 10 levels of pack slot right now.
Never mind.
All right. So you have successfully made a conch of teleportation.
Why do I feel like it smells more like body sweat now?
Probably my fault. Sorry.
Whoops.
I mean, who wants here, Lyla? It was your shell, and you're the best at blowing horns.
Look,
Mm,
That was a
think
pretty weak
butter
innuendo,
me
babe.
up. I was gonna do it anyway. You didn't have to flatter me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait
Toshiko,
a
do you want to
now,
come or are you going to stay with the bee people?
oh,
hang on a second.
I can come.
Where are we landing after get boo?
We're going to Autumnia. We have a war council meeting to go to, kinda. Did I leave that part out when we were eating breakfast?
Little bit. There was just like the horn thing, and I was kind of excited to be helpful with the shell. And then you just kind of handed it back in this direction and told me to put my mouth on it.
Does that happen a lot to you? I'm just
Not usually without some form of payment.
I can pay you if it helps your performance.
Pay you in
I
the
don't think
gift of
you can afford me,
friendship.
honey.
Let's also not pretend like we're not all disgustingly rich still.
Yeah.
Lyla, you
Still
don't
are
need
sitting
money
on
anymore.
I think Shaw
No.
has like 24 gold or something.
And then you don't
Since
have to put on your red dress.
Yes, that's
tonight.
right. Yeah, he's
Peasants,
the
I've always
only
been,
one. So
Shaw
that's
is the
why I make
poor
it
one of the
for me at
group.
night.
peasants, I've always been rich.
I make them put on these little blue shorts and dance around.
Oh my God. A peek behind the curtain. Anyway,
Making it
so
hail because I don't think we have paper money, but
Just throwing fistfuls of coins at him.
yeah, it's
and
a hazard.
gems, and semi-precious stones that aren't sharp at all.
All the go-go boys in this universe wear football padding. Anyway, so where are
Yep.
you blowing this horn?
Kind of like, I think at the end, usually, and like you put your lips on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we know where the mouthpiece is.
I know.
Does it
Are
matter
you-
where we do it?
I mean, do I need to make a presentation out of it? Like, should I change clothes? Shit, maybe I should change clothes. Maybe I should
Should
put
we
on a
steal
dress.
a bee?
Steal a bee.
I kind of want one of the bees, guys. Like,
Listen, I don't want to know what you would do with it.
it's just a little guy.
Name it Cinnamon
It's cinnamon number
36.
5.
It's just a little guy, you say, motioning to bees the size of
Sorry.
horses.
Dear heart.
Right.
Love
No,
of my
it's-
life.
You can name it.
I love the chaos in your heart, but bees need a hive to survive. If we steal one, it's just going to die.
Well, probably
then,
not for like
so
a
we
while.
we steal 4 or 7.
Yeah, we
Steal
can
a
steal
queen
like
bee and
10
the rest will
bees.
come.
Take 10 bees.
Just steal a queen
They
bee.
shall all be cinnamon.
Oh, God.
That's
All right.
actually
Animal
Joe's.
cruelty doesn't
That's
exist in this
actually Joe's
universe.
secret
We're
ulterior
treading the
motive.
line.
Is to slowly name every creature in the universe cinnamon. That's actually his
We're already
ultimate
at
plan.
that point. There's someone out there with a
That
tank
is going
that
to
says
be
cinnamon
a
4 on
villain
it.
soon.
I would love it if Duck with Yellow Hat was actually secretly named Cinnamon.
Duck,
No, I
Duck
think
with
he-
Yellow Hat actually is the hero in that story.
Yeah,
because he's
he would
the
be
only
he would be the
with
one
power
person that could convince Jed to
to
change his
rise
wicked
to-
ways.
accurate as fuck.
I'd like to think that was the cinching vision in the visions Raphael gave to you all.
Yeah.
The one that sealed
yeah.
the deal.
just,
All right.
All right,
Terrible
fucking
TV
toot that
about Yellow Hat.
horn. Let's get out of
yeah,
here.
I guess outside, but like, every time I don't cast Fairy Toast before we leave to go somewhere, I really feel like I should have. So,
Do we really want to
I
drink
mean-
this early in the morning?
I don't know what this wee shit is, honey. I started 30 minutes ago.
You didn't have the mimosas at breakfast, babe?
That's
where
canon
were
now.
you?
The bee people have mimosas.
The bee people have mimosas.
I got a good buzz going on right now.
I suppose it should be fine if it's just what is this, a war council meeting? I don't know that.
I mean, odds are we're gonna have to fight some sort of angel.
This is true, and at least half of us do most of our best thinking while we're slightly drunk.
Well then, bottoms up.
Arms up.
So you all get the benefit of Fairy Toast. I'm assuming this is the spell slot sharing.
Spell slot
One.
sharing, we're gonna choose that one because it's objectively the most valuable.
And then everybody
Um,
casts crustacean form.
Yes. Yeah. So, just to reiterate really quick, for 8 hours, you can all use each other's spell slots and spells, and you don't need permission to do it. You can just do it.
Not that any of you guys are going to use my spell.
Yeah, most of you all just use each other's spell slots, not each other's spells.
Right. But
hey,
it does help for things like us lowly warlocks who can't upcast shit.
You guys still have higher level spell slots than I do. I only got up to level 4.
I
Damn.
think I also only have level 4 because of my multi-class.
Yofi, I think you're not the right level.
Am I not?
You're level
Didn't I level up
14.
last time?
We're 15.
We're all
We're
level
15.
15 right now.
We're 15 going on
it
16.
happened again.
Why is my life?
Anyway,
All right, hang on.
so you
I'll
all
fix
have
that.
cast Fairy Toast, and I guess Lyla huddles everyone together and takes out the horn and blows it. As it does, the runes glow with this beautiful sort of reddish orange glow as the wind begins to whip up around you, and suddenly you're surrounded by autumn leaves and dust that create a tornado around you all. And you watch as the conch shell in Lila's hand turns into a golden dust that blows away into the tornado before you feel a different type of ground underfoot. No longer a flagstone of the courtyard, but a slightly muddy soil with grass as the leaves clear. You are standing in front of a beautiful village of wattle and daub houses. It's small. They all seem to face the sort of center of town, of which there is a small fountain. Um, there are trees surrounding this place. Most of them are completely red and orange and gold. The sky is a beautiful blue with fluffy white clouds floating by. The air is noticeably cooler, no longer a tropical jungle, but a temperate forest. The air is cool. There's a slight mist on the ground, and you smell the smells of autumn, not just the wet leaves and the cool breeze, but pumpkin and cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Of course.
Chauncey's just reaching into his bag of holding and pulling out individual cups of pumpkin spice latte.
Of course.
Yes.
You also
Love
smell
it.
clove and onion and garlic and other such smells of stews and soups and apple ciders and other such things.
Okay. I'm definitely creating a winter home here or fall home.
Does anybody need a
Um,
chunky scarf or a large, oversized hat? I feel like something about it feels appropriate here.
as you all
Um,
are kind of standing around, you do see a satyr. He
ooh,
walks by with a herd of small goats, but they are incredibly fluffy. And you watch as they rub up against each other. There seems to be lightning that's arcs between them. As he's walking by, he kind of turns and, hello
there we go.
there. Are you visiting our
Hi,
village?
Holla.
I guess, man. Hi, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. I was just taking my puffers for a walk. They
You're
definitely made
what?
it.
Did you just say you're taking your poppers for a walk?
Puffers.
Offers.
Puffers.
Hoppers.
These particular
Incredible.
species
How
of
do I get
creature.
10 of them?
Unfortunately, these are all that we have. It's not until quite some months later until the breeding season. So these are
Oh,
all
it's
that we
always the
have.
breeding season around here.
That poor
And he
man
kind of
just
looks you up and down and just, I will take your word for it. Well,
Hi, also, what's your name?
oh, I'm Quincy Fellstone. I'm the archdruid that protects this particular forest.
Well, damn. Hey, man. Good to meet you. I guess you're the one to kind of serendipitous just run into you out here, huh?
Yes, well, this place kind of works on serendipity. Always a cup of coffee or a bowl of soup whenever you need it.
Like just from like a tree or something?
No, there's always a friendly face around.
Ah, I wasn't sure. You know. So yeah, I'm Jed, Lyla, Chauncey, Adrien. The quiet one is Shaw. Um, this is Cinnamon. Oh, and Toshiko's here.
Oh, hello. And she kind of waves a little bit. Hmm, all right. Well, our village is certainly nice and quiet today. Nothing too out of the ordinary happening. Um, Definitely go and visit the Golden Leaf. They have a very hearty stew on today, my personal favorite. Of course, had to stop by. Um, but other than that, nothing really interesting going on. Is there any particular direction that you're all headed in?
Hey,
We're
hey,
supposed to
babe,
meet somebody?
did your vision say where to go after this?
Did my vision say where to go after this, Spencer? It's been a hot minute.
She did not. She just said to come to Autumnia.
I think she'll find us.
All right. Yeah, I guess we can go get a hearty stew.
You ever
yay.
thought about how stew-based the diets of this land are? Oh, really, every world. Have we been to a town that didn't have stew? No, gumbo. But how different from stew is a gumbo?
Have you been to the city of Bats yet?
You all pass through it.
Is
Yeah,
it made of blood? Is it blood stew?
I was gonna say it's a different kind of stew.
It's like a
If it's
tomato soup,
chunks in the
except it's
blood,
just
I don't
blood.
want it.
Yeah, we literally dipped grilled cheese into blood.
Grilled cheese, the signature dish of the city of bats. Anyway, they cut them into little bat shapes. Anyway, so he brings you into the town square, of which you see there are quite a few people moseying around here. The ones that definitely catch your attention, there is a um rotund elf woman who seems to have a gaggle of children following her. All of them are wearing robes and carrying little wands as she points out little aspects
Oh,
of the town that have some sort of magical quality about them, pointing out things that are like obvious continual flames, as well as um a group of people that are casting druid craft on a patch of pumpkins and other such things, clearly teaching them about magic. And the other is a woman dressed in incredibly flamboyant oranges, reds, purples, greens, with a wide brimmed hat. Um, she seems to be somewhat of a ghost, except you can see a skeleton inside of this ghost, the skull of which is painted to look kind of like a sugar skull, as she seems to play some sort of Spanish guitar as she sits on a rooftop of a house. Some people kind of gather around and listen for a little bit before moving off. But Quincy eventually points over and says, "That way will be the golden leaf." Um, I do have to take my leave, unfortunately. We are still on our walk. And you see someone walk by the sheep and just get zapped. Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have walked them through the middle of town, but well, I'll be on my way. And he kind of makes a beeline for the other side of town, leaving you in front of the fountain, which does have an adorable little fish on the top that seems to be squirting the water into the actual basin itself.
I love this place. I never want to leave.
Ooh.
Can we just relocate the town to here?
Shaw made so many flyers. Like,
So many flyers.
He did.
Yeah, some of the people that are in Drake's Ridge currently are there because of the flyers. Um, but yeah,
We eventually go back and it's a bustling city.
it pretty much is at this point. A lot of people have been moving in, a lot of construction. Anyways, I'm assuming you all are heading towards the Golden Leaf.
Do it.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. As you head on in, you do see a large sort of um woman dressed like an innkeeper, except she has this sort of golden skin and autumn leaves growing out of her head, very clearly an Eladrin, as she just, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Stew?
Stew.
yeah.
Ah, of course, our
Weeze's
famous
hungry.
stew. And she begins to dish up some stew from the back. You can see her in the kitchen, and walking up to you is a red-headed woman, probably about maybe 5'10", 5'11", um, as she sidles up and stands next to you all. Her face looks vaguely familiar, but you're not quite sure how. You can't quite place her, as she just, "So, how's the stew?"
Um, Good, I guess. How is the stew?
Yeah, right? What the fuck is in it again?
Well, from the looks of it, it seems to be beef, but some
Ooh,
of the locals are saying that sometimes there's lamb in there.
Like the
is it
I
bars.
electric? Does it
love
taste electric?
mystery. It's fascinating.
So,
Do we know you?
You
You
know,
seem
wouldn't be the
vaguely
first
in.
time we had.
What were you saying, Lyla?
I was just gonna say it wouldn't be the first time we had some random mysteries too.
Also fair.
Oh God, that horrible thing.
Well, I'm glad you could make it on time.
Yeah, so you're like a you're like an angel, right?
Oh, you don't recognize me, do you? I guess my disguise is too good. I thought it wouldn't be, she says, holding up her red hair. Well, that's unfortunate. I am representing you all in the case.
Oh, the lawyer angel.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey. Look at him. Look at me.
I'm
Look
one
at
of
him.
you guys
Look at
now.
him. He is not evil no more. Maybe just a little, but in a good, sexy way.
Oh
He
my
doesn't
God.
work for Mazzarendael anymore.
He's not evil, he's just a bad boy.
Well, that's certainly good. That will help the case. Unfortunately, that has proceeded. Um, However, there is quite a lot to discuss. I do have a quiet booth that I've put some things at to reserve, as this seems to be the strange and barbaric custom of this place. Once you get your stew, come back to it, she says, pointing to a darkened corner. We don't know how many eyes there are. And she turns and walks away.
Anybody actually really hungry? We like just ate
Yeah,
breakfast.
I'm
I
good
just ordered the stew to
still.
do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
All right.
we can just like negotiate terms or whatever the fuck we're
Chauncey's
doing.
gonna
I've
find like a potted plant and just dump his stew in it
yeah, sorry.
surreptitiously.
I filled up on bee meat earlier.
Bee meat?
Yeah.
You ate a bee.
Yeah, they serve like it's like huevos rancheros, but it's bees.
Bee steak. It's just perfectly circular.
Automatically tinged with honey.
Oh my goodness.
Like huevos rancheros, but it's just bees.
But it's just bees.
Slathered in bee paste from ground up bees. Anyway, so she gets you your stew. It adds up to about 2 silver for the lot of you. And then you take your stews back to the booth where Nikeathael is sitting. Well, glad to be around an actual table to do this sort of thing. Casting Dream constantly has been a bit of a bore. So, unfortunately, the forces of Aradiel have accelerated their efforts to break into the prison. We do have to get there first. However, without the key, they're going to have a hard time getting
I was gonna
in.
say, why are they even trying? Like, if they need my big sword.
Well, they're certainly in position, but that doesn't mean that they won't try. They know humans can be, people in general, mortals, can be fickle. They are relying on you to get in, but if you're in, you can deal with them. Now, from my research, there's a reason I brought you here to Autumnia. There is a gate that is used by the archdruid of this place, a gate that came from Mechonis, which of course rules the seasons and all natural cycles of the world. The gate itself is somewhat heavily guarded. The archdruid has his way of getting past them, but unfortunately it links directly to Veranda, the mirror spring of this place. We could theoretically use it as a potential lock for your key to open and go directly into the prison. This would mean that you would not have any reinforcements whatsoever. Or you can take the journey back to Drake's Ridge and do it from the volcano, in which point you could get back up. But then more of Aradiel's forces will be in place, and we cannot entirely guarantee your safety moving through the prison. The point is to extract him, Mazzarendael, your former patron, so that he can have justice rendered to him by a court of law. This is as close to a hostage negotiation as we get. The forces of Aradiel simply wish to kill him, destroy him, which, while would not be a bad thing, does go against the legal system and could potentially throw the heavens into chaos. If angels are just allowed to kill one another, we have no way of preventing the blood war from spilling out of the hells. It's unfortunate that you all have been wrapped up in this political maneuver, but it's important that we know the game plan. Those are your
Which is-
options.
Okay. So option is use the gate to just go right to the prison or go back to Drake's Ridge. Those are the two choices.
Yes. One will allow you to obtain reinforcements, friends who may be willing to go along with you, backup, extra men. Well, I say men in the general term. Or straight in, no one but you.
Like, who would we recruit?
That's sort of what I was thinking.
I'm sure there are
We
people
gave out
that
all
could
those
help you.
flyers.
But like,
I mean, we could get Duck with a yellow hat involved, just saying.
I would never put him in danger.
I was gonna say.
What if he's secretly a powerful archmage?
He probably is. I would still never put him in danger.
It's way
That's
above all
fair.
this.
That's fair. I mean, there really isn't anybody back in Drake's Ridge that I would want to put in harm's way either.
Or anyone I
Delmas.
can think of would be incredibly helpful.
Look, just because we broke up doesn't mean he has to die.
I mean, I don't know.
Damn, okay.
Is anyone in Drake's Ridge like good at fighting?
We get the sheriff.
Isn't he like 90?
He killed a dragon.
Yeah, like 60 years ago.
What about your brother and his cohorts, Jen? Or not Jen. Yeah,
Chauncey?
Jen.
Oh, well, yeah,
We
my
both have
paladin
brothers.
brother, yeah.
Yeah, your paladin.
I don't think
brother.
is in Drake's Ridge and would need some time to get there.
I don't think the Night Riders are in Drake's Ridge either.
Mm-mm. It does kind of
Well.
limit your options, but it is an option. I did spend some time thinking about what stat blocks I would force you to use should you take any of the characters along, but
Do you think we can do it on our own? We're pretty
I don't know.
strong now.
I feel like for spiritual and vibe reasons, we gotta go back to Drake's Ridge, right? Like it's where it all started. It's what the whole thing's about, babe.
I mean, okay, that's one vote for Drake's Ridge.
Yeah.
Lyla?
Lila's shitting.
Lyla snuck off to the bathroom halfway through this conversation.
Lila's not a girl who poops. She's a woman who shits.
She's a bitch who shits. Right?
First of all, you've got that right. Second, I mean, you do actually kind of have a point with the whole, thematic excellence.
I feel like
thing.
it's symbolic or
Yeah.
metaphorical or something. Some
It does
sort
give
of
us time
language arts device.
We could use a sending spell and have a few people show up, probably.
Oh.
Your brother and my brother, and
Yeah, but that might be like weeks.
they can use teleportation magic too,
Can
probably.
they?
There was a teleportation circle from wherever the fuck the Night Riders were to wherever, right?
Oh yeah, the sewer in Rusty Cross.
Just open up a sewer and a Night Rider's there. Need to build sewers in Drake's Ridge, and then my brother can show up.
That's the only reason we're building sewers, not for any other reason. Not for public sanitation, just to house vampires.
Vampires and 4 ninja turtles.
God damn
And a rat. All right. So we have what, 2 votes for going back to Drake's Ridge? I think Shaw is going to throw in his
Spencer's
vote
dying on us
for.
again.
Oh, no. Really? No. Am I back?
Fine.
No, I think you're better now. You're better now. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Fine, I'll vote Drake's Ridge as well.
Woo.
All right. Well,
Who
Shaw
else
is
wanted
voting
Drake's
for the
Ridge? Let's-
spring
why are
gate.
we-
Look, we should probably just get
Oh,
it
shut
over
up,
with,
Shaw.
to be honest.
Little bitch.
Lyla, put him in his blue short shorts again.
Yeah.
And tell him to shut up.
Oh,
Yeah, she just like waves, like pulls out of her bag a little bit. It's just a piece of blue cloth just like sticking out, just like
oh my God. All right. Well, I guess I'm outvoted anyway, so I guess we're going back to Drake's Ridge. All right. Well, that certainly settles it.
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah.
We need to.
We're spending 5 minutes in Autumn Town.
Well, we can at least plan. Who can we ask to help us? Who can get there fast? We've got the sheriff and Mayor Yvonne. They're semi-competent,
There's
retired
brain in a
adventurers.
jar we've
There's the brain in the jar. We've got
Corvalax. Yeah.
There's Adrien's children.
we have Adrien's mind flayer children.
The Mind Flayer babies, just unleash them.
I feel like again, that's a morally not that gray area of sending babies against a
Yeah,
cult
but they're
of
like
hate.
mind flayers, so who cares?
They. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Okay. Right, that's not racist at all.
Yeah.
There's
kind of
also
is.
Birdie and Zelina.
Look, if there was a race of things that was objectively evil, I think it would be okay to be racist against them.
Okay, but I mean,
Remind me
still.
to never make a Mind Flayer good guy for this table ever again if you all come back.
No Baldur's Gate situation.
What about who?
There's Birdie and Zelina.
Who are hairdressers.
Well, Birdie has some training as a cleric, and also Zelina is a succubus. So there's some inherent power there.
Yeah.
He is a level 1 cleric and a level 19 hairdresser now.
A level 19 hairdresser. Oh my god.
God. She ends combat by giving them haircuts, and the enemy just decides to surrender.
Who else do we what other people, powerful, influential, competent people have we met on our adventure?
Captain Bug-Eye. He's there.
We could invite Gertie. I
She's
still think Gertie has something going on that she's not letting us
just a
know.
horse girl who writes porn for a living.
I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't want to put Gertie in harm's way. She used to be my neighbor.
I could see. I want to see what Duck with Yellow Hat is capable of.
He's capable of being my best friend.
Surprise! It's actually an ancient lich.
I
Decided to
have.
take the form of a duck.
I have an object that allows me to see into the past or whatever of anyone I choose.
Oh, the mirror of the past.
Yeah, I want to do it with Duck with Yellow Hat.
Is Teddy good in a fight? He's a bartender.
Bartender?
Yeah, but
He's got long arms, I
He's
guess.
he
Oh
can
yeah,
throw
he does.
bottles.
I mean, he might be good at breaking up a bar fight.
So
I
What
think
do
we can sending spell Jed's brother. We can sending spell my brother. Who else do we sending spell?
Fine.
We could ask. Okay, what if we don't do your paladin brother? What if we do the basement wine guy whose name I can't remember?
Abner?
Abner.
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 Yeah, I'll get Abner out here. Fine, I'll text my brother.
And I'll
Um,
text mine.
and I'll do a sending to Jonathan.
Okay. Do you still have Jonathan's stat block somewhere in your email?
Oh God,
Because I think
probably.
there's Amethyst. You all know Amethyst.
Yes.
Hey,
Guys,
Shaw,
if
Cliff isn't here. We don't have to bring
I was
Amethyst.
gonna, if we bring Amethyst, I'm shoving her in front of the first fireball that comes our way.
All right. So
I'll
far,
do a sending to Jonathan and say, "Hey, it's Jed. Um, gonna kill the angel demon that killed Dad. You should roll through to Drake's Ridge. Could use some backup.
Yeah,
Love
that
ya."
it takes about like maybe 15 minutes, but you hear back, I'll see if I can take some leave.
He
So that,
said maybe.
okay. So yeah, then you can get Jonathan's stat block wherever that is, if someone can manage to find it. I know I sent it to y'all. Um, because that one also has Vera, Amethyst, and Dorothy Windward, if for some odd reason you wanted to bring Dorothy Windward with you.
Fuck it, why not?
Um, someone would have to run her. So other than Jonathan and possibly Dorothy, who else are you all planning on taking? If someone's going to run Shaw, then probably only one more character, unless somebody wants to run two characters, not including their own, which, yeah. So if someone's running Shaw, then I would say one other person. If you are taking Dorothy, if you don't want to take Dorothy, that's fine. You don't really know her all that well.
I'm gonna ask my brother. I'm gonna sending spell tattoo with one of my daily tattoos. Hey, Silas, could you meet us at Drake's Ridge pretty soon? We may or may not need backup to fight off an army of angels and a fallen angel that my boyfriend's trying to kill, I think now. Please. It'd be cool. Love you. Bye.
Oh my. I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, P.S. Try to bring friends if you can. If not, it's cool.
All right. So I don't think Silas ever got a stat block. I sent another random vampire chick. Um, so I think for Silas, because Silas isn't a spellcaster, right? He's just
I actually had to pull up my fucking lore document from before the campaign to
because
remember
I
his
think he's
name.
just like a cowboy. So it would just be the
Yeah.
vampire spawn stat block, but we'd add a gun that he's proficient
Yeah,
with.
he's a cowboy. Yeah, he's a cowboy.
Okay. So yeah, we got Jonathan for sure, and then Silas, who would use the vampire spawn stat block, but he would have a gun attack. He's proficient with it. Um, looks like the proficiency bonus for a vampire spawn is +3. So okay. It would be a +6 to hit and just do regular gun damage unless you want to give him a magic gun of some kind.
I got a magic gun I could give him.
Oh, the Thunderbuss,
Mhm.
which would make it a +9 because it has a +3 on it.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. So I guess Silas is using the Thunderbuss and he doesn't have to attune to it. That's cool. Um, then are you taking Dorothy Windward or are you picking someone else? You don't have to pick her. I just mentioned because I know her stat block is in there and I know she has some healing stuff, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if that's what you all wanted. I will say if you decide to
Sure.
take Birdie, she would use the priest stat block, except she would have a 60-foot flying speed and a resistance to radiant and necrotic damage because she's an Aasimar. If you took Zelina, you just use the succubus, and she would choose to use her sword, not really her draining kiss or her charm, because she's mentioned she was moving away from that lifestyle. Um, Quovalax's brain in a jar. There are the two Lamia and librarians that would use the Lamia stat block. Um, and I believe those are the big main ones that wouldn't require me pulling out another book.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do my brother. Chauncey's doing his brother. Yo, you two can do what you want.
Well, someone's
I
running
guess
Shaw,
I'm running Shaw. Is
Cool.
what I'm gonna do.
so that means I don't know who Adrian's gonna run.
Um, who's the cleric again?
Take Dorothy.
You could take Dorothy. If you want a cleric, you can
Or-
either take Dorothy or you can take Birdie.
Birdie's the Azamar cleric, right?
Yes, so you would just use the priest stat block. Um, and she would have a fly speed of 30 feet, resistance to
Bring
radiant
Birdie
and
for the
necrotic damage.
vibes. For the
I feel
role
like she would
play.
be. Sorry?
Bring Birdie for the role play.
Well, so
Are
she's
people
not.
gonna die if we bring Birdie and we're using
Maybe.
I mean, she's got 27 hit points, but she can cast Spirit Guardians.
Um,
Um,
In the back of his mind, Chauncey's like, Jed wants my ex-boyfriend dead. Do I want his flirty, manipulated her situationship dead? This feels wrong.
all right, I'll do Dorothy.
okay. So make sure you have that stat block up. All
The
right.
priest, right?
No, if you're doing Dorothy, you'd have to pull out the stat block that I sent you all via email.
Join instructions. Da, 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 da.
Now we just have to get back to Drake's Ridge.
Yeah, okay, we need to find the Archdruid guy again with the sheep. And he can take us there, probably.
Sure. I guess you could do that. So as you are all discussing what person you are bringing, um, it eventually gets to evening. The Golden Leaf, of course, has rooms for rent. They're about a silver piece each a night. And you all bed down for a long rest. And you awaken in the morning.
Did that Chauncey's gonna like just check on Jed in the morning. Did the me-shaped body pillow underneath you so that you were sleeping on your stomach help?
Yeah, it's just my back requires support in ways that it didn't before. Do I need like a bra
I was
or
gonna,
like or
if women
something?
wear bras, I've made a few racy brasiers in my day. I might be able to reverse engineer something to help your
We can
wing.
talk about it, yeah.
My goodness.
All right, we doing this thing. Let's go.
All right.
Unlocking chamber of secrets.
All right. So you all head out into the fresh morning air. Um, and of course, you watch as this archdruid begins to make his way through town with the electric sheep. Of course, another unwary person gets shocked on the way in. Just sorry, sorry, as he begins to walk by.
That
Um,
feels like a really irresponsible pet to just walk around town.
Yeah, I thought shepherds were supposed to like roam them through fields and things.
This-
Um,
Here's my electric sheep.
Hey,
Eggs.
hey, bud. Hey, it's us again.
Oh, hello. Did you all have some of the stew
Oh yeah,
yesterday?
stew was so good. Listen, weird ask from a stranger, I know. An angel told us that you can take us to a big magical gate from Mechanus that can teleport us back to our house. So how do you feel about that?
I'm not quite sure it can. It only connects to veranda, which I use, of course, to make sure that my puffers can breed with one another.
Of course. I think I have a big magic key that's actually a sword that it's supposed to be able to make it to make it go somewhere else. The angel wasn't very clear,
I can
but
promise you, he's not drunk or on drugs. This is entirely a true story.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Serendipity, right?
Yes, serendipity, always a friendly face. Well, come with me. We're going to walk by it on our walk. Aren't we? And the sheep are just running around each other, just bah, whipping up what seems to be a big static charge. Oh, well, all right. They're quite excited. Let's go. And he
Did you like
begins to walk
harvest
you
their
all.
wool or
We're not quite sure how. We have a feeling that they descended from thunderclouds that were molded by storm giants into useful creatures. But this has not been verified in any way.
neat.
challenge accepted?
Are you going to try and make these creatures?
I'm gonna try to shave them and get their weird electric wool.
All right.
Imagine it as the conductor.
Oh, yeah. So he takes you through the woods. It's probably about a 2 hour walk before you reach a very large clearing where it's just a field of these beautiful autumn flowers in orange grass. There is a bridge that goes over a small brook, and wedged into the ground like a lost frisbee is a huge, what appears to be 40-foot tall mechanical disc, of which on the surface is an image of rolling spring hills that seem to warp gently. Parts of it float in the air, still ticking and moving, and you hear the sound of what sounds like a clock. Around it, there are rocks that are stacked almost like cairns floating on top of one another with trees growing off of them. The entire area seems electrically charged. And roaming around are several creatures. If anyone would like to make a nature check of some kind, you
Why
certainly
not?
may.
Fuck yeah. I'm good at those.
19. No, that's 15,
Yeah.
14 plus 5 is 9. Yeah, 19.
19.
Let me see. Nature. I also got a 19.
Okay. These are one of the these are a variety of modrons, creatures from the Canis. They are the executors of the order of the universe. They range from very small, simple-minded machines to more complicated, larger machines, and they are the things that keep the gears of Mechonis turning, time flowing, seasons changing, moons and planets orbiting. They're the thing that keeps the world in order. You see about six small, round ones carrying spears, led by one that looks like a cube that's been cut in half, that the top continually rotates around like a Rubik's cube. Um, Actually, you see two of those, and one that looks like an inverted pyramid. You also see one that appears to be a giant hulking creature except instead of big muscly arms, it's about 6 long wiry arms with these sort of claws on the end, and the other that looks like a giant 10-foot long pill bug or a roly-poly that seems to have these strange 9 mechanical arms that are constantly trying to fix things, and they seem to be guarding this portal.
They're so cute. What if we take one of them home, babe? I could fit one of the little ones in my bag.
I mean, yeah, if you
By
just
little,
yank
I
them.
mean they're the size of a child.
I could still fit that in my bag.
Just yanking one and just shoving it in the bag. Anyway, well, this is the gate. That on the other side is veranda, or at least the fields outside of veranda. I'm not sure why they're here. They seem to work on it, but we've managed to strike a bit of an accord. I'm not sure how they'll feel about you attempting to use the gate for other purposes. They seem very particular.
Oh, are we gonna have to kill the cute little robots?
Probably, babe. Probably.
They don't know any better.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll kill most of them.
Okay.
Almost.
Are you sure you want to kill them? They do maintain the portal. I'm unsure of what would happen if you destroyed them in some way.
Maybe we
Oh, of
don't
course
kill them.
not. Don't worry about it, bud.
It could cause, I mean, well, based on the fact that Modrons do maintain the flow of time and the seasons, it could cause irreparable damage.
Shh. You're so pretty.
So pretty.
All right. He leads you along the bridge, and crawling out from under the bridge seems to be a very large green troll. As he peeks up over the edge, toll
No,
for
you.
the troll, and then the druid just whacks him in the face. Not today. Sorry.
Oh.
Crawls back under the bridge. He seems to think this bridge is his, but, well, we have an understanding, I guess you could say.
Clearly.
Well, I will see if I can speak with them, convey some kind of idea. I've been studying their language a little bit. It's very strange, but perhaps I can convince them to allow you to use the portal.
We, we could use tongues, couldn't
Seems
we?
productive.
And right? If they have,
Yeah.
they do have a language, so Chauncey's gonna pull out one of his spell wrought tattoo needles and stab Lyla with it.
Ow.
Sweet talk,
Damn.
sweet talk him. Just sweet talk him.
Okay. Um, excuse me, Mr. Vases, machines, persons.
The one that
Um,
seems to be shaped like a pill bug that was on the side of the portal fixing it seems to scuttle down, scuttle over to you, and tower over you almost like a cobra. Interruption of imperative. State occupation.
okay. Several.
Of course, the rest of you just hear beeps, wild beeping and booping. You don't hear anything else but wild beeping and booping. Lyla's the only one that hears this.
Wait, so am I speaking robot right now?
You are speaking Modron.
Oh, hot. Okay, cool. Okay, well then, so weirdly in Modron, and I don't know, she feels the need to do some dumb shit like with her hands while she's doing this, just for the record.
Just
I
over
don't
here
know.
doing the robot.
Yes, I just for the flavor of it. You see, we gonna need to be using that portal over there.
Negative.
And we just hoping that wasn't gonna be okay. So that's a no. On the is there any way I could convince you of not being so contrary?
Negative. Imperative is
Uh,
paramount.
and that would be to
Maintain portal connection.
Lyla, what are they
and so
saying?
where's it go right now?
Goes to veranda.
So
Just
City
that,
of
offer them.
the
Spring.
problem is that that's not where we just need to borrow it just like for a minute and then it'll go right back, I swear.
Negative.
Okay, so not really a whole lot of room for interpretation in the prime directive here, guys. You want to blow it up or what?
Wait, let me try one thing. Baby, you got many more of those tongues left?
Oh, you always get. Chauncey stops himself before he makes the pun and he stabs Jed with a tongue's needle.
Ooh. All right. How many Modrons are there?
Like, what'd you say, like
6
4?
monodrones, 2 duodrones, a tridrone, a hexton, and a nonaton.
So less than 12.
I guess.
I would like to cast mass suggestion.
Oh, wait, bro, I'm dumb. Above game, I just took up Gesh too. But yeah, go for it. Do your thing. Do your thing.
All right. Does it affect constructs? Is the question. Does it not affect creatures that cannot be charmed? Because
creatures
they
that
are
can't be charmed
machines.
are immune to this effect. So yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's what
I was about to say they are machines, and I haven't checked their stat blocks too recently, but I'm fairly sure they cannot be charmed. I can check though. If I can get over to it fast enough. Yep, axiomatic nature. The Modron cannot be compelled to act in a manner contrary to its nature or its instructions.
Hmm.
So it isn't
It literally, you just
technically.
can't reprogram it. Anyway, wait.
Technically, they can be charmed. They are not immune to being charmed, but they cannot be forced to do things
Okay.
that go
What
against
if
their.
What if
I took up one other thing? I also took up modify memory. Could I alter its prime directive?
I think that would be in violation of axiomatic mind.
I have no idea. That's why
The
I'm
Modron
asking.
can't be compelled to act in a manner contrary to its nature or its instructions.
but we
Right.
would alter
My
its
question is if I can alter the instructions.
You know what? I guess technically you can.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So
New
do you want
spell. Let's go.
so Yofi, do you want to do one and I can do another?
And then what do we do with the rest is the actual question.
I
Which
will say
one?
because you got a 19, Modrons listen to the ones above them that are highest and that are higher in the hierarchy
Yeah,
unquestioningly.
that's what I thought. So who
So
are the
if
ones
you,
above?
Okay.
you manage to convince whoever is the highest in order of hierarchy here, they can simply direct the others to do whatever it is that you've directed them to do, and that's that.
Hmm.
Right. So who are the ones on top in charge right now?
Mr. Modron person guy thing. Hi. Um, could I speak with your manager?
Or man,
Unfortunately, you cannot speak to Primus.
Okay, site manager then.
That would be me.
oh, cool.
Oh,
Perfect.
well, fabulous then. I was just I wrote a little song. I was just wondering if you maybe want to take a little break and listen to it. Actually, less of a question. She just starts playing. Yeah, and we're gonna do it on the violin. We're gonna do all musical and do the modify memory thing. So I don't.
All right.
Uh,
What saving
I
throw
mean,
is
I guess
modify
technically it's not like
memory?
Wisdom.
held in place or
Wisdom.
anything. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had
High
a feeling.
wisdom.
No, it's
Right.
is it attack or is it save?
It's a
Safe.
save.
Save. Okay.
So that is a 19 plus 7 on that saving
Oh my
throw.
God.
Yeah. So that one's out. I'm okay.
That
Memory is a hard no for me.
I mean, you all have things that can affect saving throws.
yeah.
Has
Pick
anyone
everyone.
rolled Shaw's portents for the day?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did not.
I was like, I'm just saying you have options. You have Silvery Barb, you have I don't know, I don't think you have cutting words anymore.
No, and I could have baned them, but that's like a whole other saving throw beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, I still
Um,
have modified memory. If you want to
We could just use. Who wants to roll Shaw's portents? See if he gets a
I
shit.
just did.
What do you
Are
Are
get?
they
they all
good?
I got an
good?
11 and a 10, so
Ah,
neither of those are helpful here.
oh, because it would have gotten a 17. Is
Yeah,
your
that's the
save
lowest I
above a
could do.
17?
My save, I believe, is 17.
Oh, so yeah, that would have saved. You need an 18.
Yeah, yep.
are we just going to end up attacking these things
I mean,
anyways?
your save DC might be higher. We can try it again. I
Oh,
mean,
because you have
fuck
the
it,
cloak
try it
of
again.
the Archmagi that boosts your save.
Say that
Yeah.
again.
You have the robe of the Archmagi that boosts your save by like 2.
So you can
And
try it, see if it works.
So what would your save be now?
the
It might have
robe.
actually
Oh, I do.
changed. Yeah, it's kind of why I gave you that robe. I don't know if it's
So
affected it on the actual sheet itself.
you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Just what is your spell save DC?
Um, that's a good question. Uh, sorry, I'm
Oh,
at
wait. I'm a
what?
liar. My spell save DC is 18. I'm using that 10
I'll be RB.
All right.
because we leveled up.
So, yes. Okay. So Shaw uses his 10 portent, and you have successfully modified this creature's memory. What
Yay.
memory are you implanting? Is the question.
Okay, so let me read modify memory really quick, just so I can make sure I'm.
Because I think for the base, it's like within the last 10 minutes.
It's 24 hours, but yeah,
Oh,
still.
it's 24 hours?
I think.
Oh, it's a memory that lasts 10 minutes, I guess.
Oh, damn it! Why aren't you?
Because I'm like, I
Okay,
know
here
it's
we go.
not very far away, and you gotta really upcast it to change something
Reshape
within someone's
another
life.
creature's memories. Charm. Do. Well, this charm lasts. You can affect the target's memory of an event it has experienced within the last 24 hours.
Okay.
That lasted no more than 10 minutes. Okay, so here's what I'm
Okay.
going to do. So you can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allow the target to recall the event with perfect clarity, change its memory of the event's details, or create a memory of some other event. So I'm going to create a new memory and insert it in the last 24 hours. And we're going to say that he was visited by Primus, and his new prime directive is that the next person who asks him to use the gate is that he's supposed to say yes.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do. And just for some pretty flavor, we'll say her little, violin like draws out some. The memory comes out as like a musical scale almost, and like as she's playing, like the notes adjust themselves on the scale before like rolling themselves back up and going back into the little
All right.
machine brain.
So you watch as this creature stares at you and just beep, bloop, beep, 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 almost doing like the dial-up sound as you watch the lights blink on its face as it just stares frozen at you before it just simply proceed, and then it goes back up to the portal and begins fixing parts of it as it seems to
Fabulous.
completely ignore you, as does everything else.
I think we should be good to go. If maybe you wanted to give another go at asking to use that key you got there.
Hey, we're gonna use this key. That cool? Okay. Gonna,
They
gonna.
literally do not respond to you.
All
They
right, we're
just
we're good. As I walk up, is there like an obvious place to insert a sword? Like,
not really. There's like seams and lines and places where parts meet, but there's not an obvious like keyhole.
hmm. I find whatever looks like a line, and I just I just shove it in.
All right. You shove the sword in.
Do you guys think this is right? Like-
Um, can I do an investigation check?
I'm gonna say you take 1 point of lightning damage as you get shocked from the
Oh my
electro
God.
as you've stabbed into
Rude.
the.
Um, what is it? Investigation? Or perception?
I would say most
Two.
likely Arcana.
Arcana, perfect. Okay. Arcana. There we go. Um, that is going to be 19. Oh,
So this is from the Canis. It is, of course, a magical gate. So it usually gates like this, permanent gates, should either have some sort of way of almost inputting something, or it is a command that you speak, such as like an object you hold up as well as a command, or just simply standing in a very specific location or stating something. However, you're not exactly sure what that is.
great. Okay. Um, here, Jed, try standing in front of the gate with the sword and try like saying a command.
Just like any command.
Swear to God, if you say open sesame, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah, yeah, something to that effect. Like, say what you want to happen.
Okay, I like stand in front of it and I do like a hero pose with like my sword in the
As you
air.
do, as the sword goes up into the air, you feel the sword almost vibrating with a sort of
Oh.
ringing sound as you watch the surface of the portal. It only shifts the landscape around a little bit as if there were a stone dropped in water, but it's clearly more active than before.
Oh, it's doing something. Okay. Take us to Drake's Ridge. Is that something? Like,
You see the gears begin to spin, the whole thing begins to spin as the air shifts, the image ripples
Kodak,
and transforms.
lay down.
Oh, oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't muted. My brother just dropped his dog off.
Okay.
I'm dog sitting while she's in labor.
Aw.
Oh, okay.
while the dog is in labor or while his wife is in labor?
While his girlfriend's in labor, I'm
Oh,
watching their
okay.
dog.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, they're just leaving the dog to give birth on the floor. Okay.
Jed
I
is
forgot.
currently
I'm a dog doula. I forgot to tell everybody that.
Mm.
amazing. Jed is officially doing a hero pose while in front of the gate while telling it what he wants it to do.
Donzie just
Roll
leans over to
me.
Lyla and he's like, "Why am I so turned on right now?"
Oh, wow.
Roll me a D100,
Wait, me or
Oh
him?
boy.
Jed.
Roll
How
for turn.
horny is Chauncey? Let's find out.
39.
Ooh. Okay. You watch. Oh, my voice is coming out of someone's speakers.
It's Yofi.
What? Oh, sorry. Hang on, I'll mute and see if I can adjust my.
Okay. You watch as the surface image begins to change. And at first, you don't see Drake's Ridge. you see a tall tower, immensely high, pointing into a sulfur yellow sky, swirling with clouds, lightning flashing, craggy cliffs, dust being blown around. You get the sense this is the prison in Pandemonium. The sword wants to go there.
Hey,
Make
hey,
me a
no,
charisma
no,
check.
no, wrong way. Like,
Make
just
me
a
a
flat
persuasion
charisma check. A
check.
persuasion, okay.
I'll allow persuasion.
I have permanent advantage on persuasion, and I nat 20'd on the
Hell
first roll.
yeah.
You put both
Nice.
of your hands on the sword and grip it, almost pushing the sword into something as the image begins to flicker wildly, showing you images of various places that you've never seen before. A huge skeleton covered in trees floating in space, a vast mountain with a beam of light coming off of the top, a deep ocean with a single cyclopic eye burning and staring at you before finally it flicks to the town square of Drake's Ridge, where you see the parade
There we go.
automata beginning to sway and march around with a group of children chasing after it. And on the other side of the square, you see Clocktick Industries, the shop owned by Amethyst, currently open. It appears to be around maybe 11 o'clock as everything sets in place and the image seems to still. As you stare at the image, it almost seems to be at first 2D, but then begin to extend into 3D as the gate has opened.
Hey, I did it. Guys, look.
Yeah, so maybe you should be the last one to leave.
Yes, that's probably smart.
Yeah, so everyone, let's go. Let's all go. Come on.
Well, we should probably test the gate and make sure it's not. Chauncey shoves Adrien through first in case he gets shredded into oblivion.
You watch as Adrien trips through the portal and lands face first on Drake's Ridge soil. For a
Oh,
moment, you feel almost like a drop in a roller coaster, and then you land on the other side.
Oh, I am so getting you for that later.
he didn't die. It's safe, everybody.
All right, you proceed
I,
through the
I,
portal.
I want Jed's gonna be like, hurry! I don't know how long I can hold it. Fully fucking with you.
We
All
need to
right.
get our 5 million pets through first.
You do have so many pets. You all immediately choose the Pokemon builds. Anyway, so as
Yep.
you all move through the portal and finally Jed walks through the portal, it closes with a great gust of wind that pulls dust from the ground together into almost a little brief tornado before everything settles and you are standing in Drake's Ridge.
Hmm, all right.
Are you okay?
That took a lot out of me. I need I need a moment to recover. I'm gonna like faint into Chauncey's arms.
Medicine check.
Sure. Give me a medicine check.
Let me just double check. Oh yeah, it's wisdom based. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. Um, 19 plus 5 is a 24.
Can I deception check?
Can you beat a 24?
You think I
Probably.
can't beat a 24? I have permanent advantage on deception. I'm already at a 24.
Oh my God.
Go.
Okay, 24. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess beats it. So Chauncey, since it is opposed, I guess Chauncey, you realize he's bluffing.
Yeah.
But I mean, are you really going to tell him no?
No. It's okay. Do you want me to carry you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Him and his giant heavy wings.
It's not like a romantic fireman's carry either, because the wings get in the way. Chauncey just piggyback riding Jed to town.
All right. Well, now what?
There's certainly more buildings in town. It looks like the library is about a quarter of the way complete as they're actually building the official building. Um, there's some more infrastructure around the mine. There are definitely a lot more houses and a lot more shops on the main street. You see a florist shop. You see, of course, a fortune teller at some point. Um, a few other small cafes have opened up.
How
And
long
of
were we
course,
gone? How long? I'm gonna like stop a random passerby and be like, "What year is it?"
they look kind of puzzled and we haven't established a number, so she gives you the
Fuck.
same year.
It was that way when we left.
Babe, did you think it would be a different year? Like,
Jed, this is a lot of construction for the short amount of time we were gone.
It's
You know
been
how
like
long it takes to
close
raise a
to a
building?
month.
should we
Someone's. Hmm?
should we like, I don't know, talk to some people and try to like evacuate or something? Because I feel like there's gonna be an angelic army descending upon Drake's Ridge soon.
That's probably for the best. Mayor Yvonne? Question mark?
Mayor Yvonne and I want to talk to Father Hale.
Oh boy.
All right. So you make your way. We'll start with Father Hale first.
Wonderful.
You make your way up to the church, which you notice has been boarded up. The flower beds look awful, like no one's taking care of them at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of that way when you left, but it's significantly worse now. Um, you see what appears to be a small package sitting on the doorstep, which appears to be food of some kind left for Father Hale. Um, and that is what you see when you approach.
Okay, I guess I'll knock on the door.
You do not hear anything.
I will always just walk inside then.
The door appears to be locked with a deadbolt.
I will thieves tool it open.
All right,
Like,
make me a check.
damn it, that was not a high roll. That's gonna be a 16.
That is enough for a non-magical simple lock. You manage to
Sweet.
unlock the door and open it. It doesn't smell great in here. It doesn't smell like he's been cleaning all that much. There is dust everywhere. There are cobwebs. And you see him laying on the stairs, just laying on the stairs up
Yeah.
to the actual pulpit.
Um, I'll approach and I want like my wings are outstretched and I have like thaumaturgy and the light cantrip going and I look all holy and radiant. Um, I want to be like Father Hale.
He very slowly lifts his head. He's lost weight. He's
Hmm.
lost a significant amount of weight. He probably hasn't been eating very much. He just looks malnourished. His
Hmm.
skin is a little waxy, it's a little yellow. You see in his hand he has a flask he's been drinking. Uh, what looks like quite heavily. His hair is significantly longer and matted to his head.
Hmm.
As it is a bit warm in this building, and he just stares up at you. And it's hard to tell if he even recognizes you or notices anything, or if he's just that far gone.
Father Hale, I have been to Mount Celestia. I have spoken with the angels. You have failed, but O has one thing they yet ask of you.
He's squinting and just What?
Drake's is in danger. Its people need to evacuate. And though you have lost much standing, you still command enough respect to convince them to leave.
That's not my job anymore.
You will refuse a holy calling from the god you once so devoutly worshipped.
I know not to believe my eyes when I am being deceived.
They've given me a gift for you. You've always longed for power. This will give you real power, and I hold out a potion bottle.
What potion is it?
Oh God.
That's
no.
between
Oh, no.
me and if he drinks
No.
it.
Not that one.
Dragonborn him! Dragonborn! Oh wait, I can make him tea! I can make him some tea!
I'm gonna make a check.
Okay.
A wisdom check. He stares at you and just, I know when I am being deceived.
Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
You
I
force
cast suggestion. Drink the fucking bottle.
it.
All right, he's
Oh,
gotta pull out the stat block because he does technically have a stat block. Also, the priest stat block, coincidentally.
for Christ's sakes.
Did
I
he
don't want
need
to
to
miss
use
this.
magic
Come on.
damage? I could have just shoved the bottle in his mouth
Yeah,
and
we're
forced
getting there. That's option B.
It's a wisdom, you said?
I think it's wisdom, yeah. For
He got
suggestion. You go what?
a 15.
That's a failure.
All
I
right.
just hold it out. I'm like dangling it. Like, come on,
Then he
come
just
on, stand
reaches
up.
and
Yeah,
takes the bottle
Okay, you can have it.
and then just drinks it.
It was not the
So,
Dragonborn potion.
what potion was it?
It was the a new look potion, which turns him into a random anthropomorphic animal, such as a
Oh my
horse,
God.
panda, pig, or raccoon. And it never goes away.
Oh my God.
The actual.
It could only be removed with a remove curse spell.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
I forgot you had that shit. I'm
That's
also going to
insane.
make a. So, do you want to determine the animal randomly?
Yeah,
Or what do
there's
you?
no like table or anything. How should I do that?
Yeah, I know. Um, I guess we have what? One, two, three, four. No, we don't have enough people to do it. Well, we have four. All right. I want everybody to privately think of an animal. Jed will be one. Chauncey will be two. Lyla will be three. Adrien will be four. I will give you 10 seconds to think of an animal, and then I'm rolling this D4. Whoever's it lands on is the animal he becomes. Adrien.
Grizzly bear.
All right. And it only changes his appearance, right? It doesn't
Uh,
like give him new
when
vitality or
consumed,
whatever.
it transforms you into a random anthropomorphic animal. It just says it transforms you.
Okay. And I'm gonna make a roll.
No, it says it transforms your head.
Yeah, just
Oh
the
no.
head. Just the
I
head.
didn't read that. Yeah, just the head.
Okay, so he has
Oh
a
no.
grizzly bear head now. You watch as he transforms. His with the horrible bone cracking and skin shifting as his head turns into a grizzly bear head. He collapses to the ground and he just, there's nothing left you can do to me.
You're
And
right.
then
I'm sorry. Oh, he passed
collapses.
out? Damn.
Is he dead?
Did he die?
You can do a medicine check on him.
I'll do
Yeah.
a medicine check. He's like, did he just 10 plus a 5, so
Oh,
15.
did Chauncey tag along with Jed?
Oh wait, are we? I thought we were
No,
rolling search
Jed's
with
by
him.
himself. This
Oh,
is a
Jed's by
solo
himself.
Jed.
Never
Okay.
mind.
I got a medicine was 18.
There is no heartbeat. There's no
Um,
pulse.
Revivify.
Oh my. Okay. You wasted diamonds to revivify him.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Shh.
What? Let me check. I know there's other stipulations to the spell. Revivify. Oh. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell can't return a creature to life that is. Oh. The spell cannot return a creature to life that has died of old age. The
He
spell does
just
not
died of
work.
old age right in front of me. What are the odds of that?
So unfortunately, the spell fails. You
Okay.
just have a bareheaded corpse
You
laying in
do
the
Aw.
have
church.
you do have a teammate who's a necromancer.
I prestidigitate to make him shit his pants.
All right. And now we move to the main group to do whatever it is, I guess, with Mayor Yvonne. Uh, as you all, I guess, are meeting with Mayor Yvonne real quick before we end the episode.
Mayor, we need to warn the populace of. Wait, where'd Jed go? Warn Drake's
You get
Ridge.
I can do infinite sendings to Chauncey and he gets one. I killed Father Hale. I turned him into a bear and then I killed him.
You're just
there.
having tea in Mayor Yvonne's tower. She has like lady fingers out, and you just get that in the back of your head as you're pouring a nice cup of Earl Grey.
Ugh. How do you feel? We
You get
good?
another one. Oh, it's actually fine. He died of old age. He is still a bear, though.
Did you make him shit his pants?
Of course, I made him shit his pants.
Proud of you. Get to the tower when you can.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean,
So
he died. He was gonna shit his pants anyways.
true. So you are telling me we need to evacuate Drake's Ridge.
Unless you'd like everyone to die in a terrible holy war between factions of angels and fallen angels and demons. We think the dragon may have built his nest on top of a holy prison portal thing.
Well, that is unfortunate. Give us, if you possibly can, 24 hours to evacuate the city. We should be able to.
That should be enough time, right?
These people are rugged. The likelihood of them having camping supplies is rather high.
Yeah.
If everything works out, Mary Yvonne, the city won't even be damaged that badly and everyone can come back. Just I don't want anyone who's innocent caught in the crosshairs here, so
Of course.
maybe
They
I
come
should.
back. They come back and the city is a crater.
While I would like to do one more shenanigan. Um,
I will allow one more shenanigan before the end of the episode.
um, I would like to go to wherever. D Kyle, does Delmas live with his boyfriend?
I think so. The last time
I
I dealt with Delmasaur's boyfriend, I almost killed them when I got possessed, so I've been avoiding it
yeah.
ever
I
since.
want to go to wherever they live.
Okay. You find that they have indeed moved into one of the newer homes.
Cool,
They
cool.
were
I
able to
want to
pool
find the
together their
boyfriend.
Leroy Fisher, the orc.
Leroy Fisher, the orc.
All right, you knock on the door, and Leroy Fisher
Wait,
answers the
I want to
door.
before they answer, I transform into Delmas.
Okay.
And then I frantically, I'm like, babe, it's bad. The whole town's evacuating. We're all in danger. We have to go right now.
You watch as Delmas pokes his head around the corner, and Leroy Fisher looks back at him.
Drink this. Suggestion.
Oh my God. Okay. He doesn't have any additional wisdom. That's a 14.
Um, yeah, I'm dragonborning him. He's just a dragonborn now.
You watch as skin crawls and bones break and he transforms. Do you have a preference on the color? Because I believe it is. Do you have a preference on the color, or are we just picking one at
Can he be
random?
like shit brown?
Oh my God.
There is unfortunately not a brown dragon.
Okay, well, just like a
Um,
very dull brass dragon.
all right, so he turns into a brass dragonborn.
And then
Um,
I cast invisibility on myself and I run away.
oh my God. All right. So we'll say you meet at the tower, and that is going to be the end of the episode. So join us next week
Oh
as they
wait, I want
begin.
to subtle spell shit his pants before I go,
Oh
and
my
then I
God.
cast invisibility on
Oh
myself
my
and leave.
God. Oh my God, your shenanigans. You're just using all of your potions before the end of the
Yeah,
campaign,
I
aren't
got like
you?
one session left. Like,
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So you use that potion and you run away, and that is going to, at long last, be the end of the episode. So join us next week as they begin the prison assault, and they find out what exactly is lying within the prison in Pandemonium. So join us next week, and I will see the rest of you in about 5 minutes.